Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
Le'Veon Bell, the ball.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
He may try and run for this. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll go for it with Bell. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
Chiefs.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes being chased out left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Intercepted.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
He's tackled at the
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They run it with Carson. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on 4th. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
Clark taken down back at the 42.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Seahawks 7, Chiefs nothing.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Wilson slings this out to Metcalf. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
One that they have a much better chance of picking up.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that 1st down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the 1st down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players?
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack.
At the 45-yard
Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. From the gun, Wilson, flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Frank Clark picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
They'll indeed go for him with Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. The leading rusher for last year's national champs, LSU, it's Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 29.
Diggs on the tackle.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Chiefs.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hope we'll get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Now a first down carry by Bell. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
But it brings up 4th down.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover it yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football, if indeed that's the plan of attack. And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Operating from the gun, Wilson. That's complete to his running back, Dallas. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. Throwing again here, Wilson.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of.
That's good for a Seattle Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard.
The 30. To throw again is Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again, Wilson. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive, as this is 3rd and 10.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Focus, defense, focus. Check 24.
Wilson will throw again. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
He lets it fly for Lockett. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go, team. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Mike, 53.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Lockett, incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the
ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
53, Mike, 53. 53 is the Mike, 53. Check 53. It's going to be a long day.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0 as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach?
Jason Myers to kick off.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. Takes it at the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with first and 10. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. The first half did not go their way.
Picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Left side complete to Lockett. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. After the sack here, second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 11-yard line.
Here's Wilson to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
So once again, they dial up the pressure and get home and get a sack. It brings up a third and long, but it's really not an unmakeable one, especially considering they just gave up back-to-back sacks.
Third and long, it's Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line.
Well, it's third and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Operating from the 27 now. Here's second and 3. Working from the gun, Mahomes steps away to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Defensively, they rally the troops to force fourth down after that 7-yard pickup back on first. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on fourth down. Let's see what's in store here. Out to his left. And Robinson with a big catch. And he He's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Bell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They run it again with Williams. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Rolling to his left. That one going to be complete to David Moore. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. That catch good for only a couple. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And his throw here is incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And he's got Lockett. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play.
24-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Frank Clark able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Tempo. Mike 56, Mike 56. Watch the slit. Out.
Wilson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. David Moore, 28 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it? And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. To try again after the sack. Mahomes, complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. They'll run on 1st down with Dallas. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Now Wilson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.